In 2019, before Endgame hit the theaters, the MCU introduced us to the fictional African nation of Wakanda in the first Black Panther film. After captivating audiences with his performances in 21 Bridges, Marshall, and 42, Chadwick Boseman entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe, taking on the role of the King of Wakanda, also known as the Black Panther. The movie was an absolute smash hit, and fans couldn't wait for the sequel, but the world was not ready for what happened next. What followed was an outpouring of grief, with devastated fans questioning the legacy and future of the beloved Black Panther series.
Chadwick Boseman has died following a 4-year battle with colon cancer.
Will Boseman be replaced? By who? Will they do justice to the role? What happens to the kingdom of Wakanda now? Well, we all know what happened as Black Panther 2 came out, and again, was a huge success. Later on in this video, we'll dive into an alternative universe where we'll explore what would have been Black Panther 2 if T'Challa's legacy had continued. But let's recap quickly to set that scene. For this, we shall travel back in time to 2018 when the first film in the franchise hit the floors. T'Challa returns from a mission with the Avengers to take on the mantle of the Black Panther, the ceremonial protector of the nation. The film received an overwhelming positive response from both critics and audiences and was widely praised for its strong performances, particularly by Boseman as the main role and Michael B. Jordan as the antagonist Eric Killmonger. It quickly became a culture touchstone, leading immediately to talk about a second, with the script reportedly being prepared by 2020. Now, Boseman's tragic passing in August 2020 had a profound impact on the production of Black Panther 2. So the question on everyone's mind was, will Boseman be replaced? Marvel Studios and director Ryan Coogler faced a significantly sensitive decision regarding how to handle T'Challa's character in the sequel. And after much discussion and thorough analysis, the decision was announced that T'Challa would not be recast, honoring Boseman's iconic portrayal and respecting his legacy. But this meant that the existing storyline and script could not be continued. The directors had to take a whole new approach to the storyline this time. The script for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was rewritten to address Boseman's absence. The film's story was adjusted to focus on the world of Wakanda and its characters, exploring themes of legacy and leadership in the wake of T'Challa's death. The film honors Boseman and his character while moving the story forward. The sequel introduces new characters and further develops existing ones to fill the narrative gap left by T'Challa's absence. Key characters like Shuri, played by Letitia Wright, and Queen Ramonda, played by Angela Bassett, carry the weight of the film. But of course, the question now is how the film might have turned out if Boseman were still with us, and the impact it would have had on upcoming MCU movies. The original script of the sequel was focused on T'Challa's efforts to expand Wakanda's role on the global stage. After the first film's ending, where Wakanda's advanced technology and resources were revealed to the world, T'Challa would have been tasked with managing these new responsibilities. But wait, what's a Marvel movie without a villain? Of course, new antagonists would have been introduced to keep T'Challa busy and distract him from his goal. These villains would likely have been different from the ones in Wakanda Forever, stronger and more cunning. Wakanda Forever introduced Namor, the ruler of Talokan, an underwater kingdom, who emerges as a powerful antagonist. So Namor would have also been in the T'Challa script and would seek an alliance with Wakanda to combat the surface world, which he views as a threat to his people. However, his methods are far from diplomatic, ultimately leading to clashes with Wakanda. If T'Challa were present, the story would likely focus on he, as the Black Panther, would confront Namor's aggressive stance, eventually defeat him. The plot could also explore the mysteries and new uses of vibranium. Who knows? Maybe there are ancient secrets and previously unknown properties yet to be discovered. Another plotline could explore internal power struggles within Wakanda. With T'Challa firmly established as king, we could have expected the sequel to focus on political conflicts within the country. Rival factions or tribal leaders could challenge T'Challa's authority, leading to internal unrest. But we have a few alternative ideas in mind as well. One of them includes a plot where more prominence is given to the Dora Milaje, the elite warrior group led by Okoye. A storyline might explore the origins, their training, and their personal lives in greater depth. The Dora Milaje would take on critical missions that impact Wakanda's global standing. In doing so, the relationship between T'Challa and his sister Shuri would have been highlighted. With Shuri's innovative approaches and T'Challa's leadership, it would have been great to see the brother and sister duo team up to bring down the bad guy. Another significant relationship that would have been focused by following the storyline would have been T'Challa and Nakia, who have had a past romantic relationship. As shown in the first movie, they were once lovers, but separated by different views on Wakanda's role in the world. Nakia's desire to help people outside of Wakanda conflicts with T'Challa's initial isolationist stance. Also, T'Challa's relationship with his mother, Queen Ramonda, would have been central to his story. Ramonda's role as a supportive yet critical figure has greatly influenced his leadership, and we believe she would have continued to do so. T'Challa's presence would have influenced the development of other characters within the MCU. His role in the MCU was expected to be significant in Phase 4 and beyond. He would have been involved in larger MCU events, such as crossover films or collaborations with other superheroes like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, or Captain Marvel, which could have opened up new possibilities. Fans have speculated long before if Chadwick Boseman were still alive, T'Challa would have played a pivotal role in other MCU movies beyond the Black Panther series. After Endgame, T'Challa could have emerged as a leader to help rebuild the team after the loss of characters like Iron Man and Captain America. But sadly, they are no longer a possibility, and T'Challa's death is portrayed similar to Boseman's in the movie. It was said that T'Challa suffered in silence and never disclosed his struggle. Likewise, Chadwick Boseman's battle with colon cancer was kept private, and many of his colleagues and MCU team members were unaware of his illness until his death. Boseman continued to work on various projects, including his role as T'Challa in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, while undergoing treatment, which he kept out of the public eye. When news of Boseman's death became public, many of his co-stars and MCU team members were shocked and deeply saddened. They had been unaware of the severity of his condition and his struggle with cancer. His decision to keep his health struggles private led to a deeper sense of loss and admiration for his courage and dedication. Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios, and other MCU executives were deeply affected by Boseman's passing. Feige has expressed how Boseman's death was a significant blow to the Marvel family and acknowledged Boseman's exceptional contribution to the MCU. Feige and the team faced the challenging task of honoring Boseman's legacy while continuing the story of Black Panther. It was necessary to make the second film promise his presence. Then, it comes a great surprise for the fans. After T'Challa's death, the film shows Nakia living in Haiti with a young boy, whom she refers to as Toussaint. This moment is first presented as a private, emotional scene where Nakia is seen raising the child away from Wakanda. The full significance of Toussaint is revealed when Shuri travels to Haiti and learns about the boy's true identity. Nakia introduces Toussaint to Shuri and discloses that he is T'Challa's son. As a key figure in Wakanda's future, Shuri's relationship with Toussaint would influence her role in the story. The presence of T'Challa's son underscores the continuation of T'Challa's legacy and the future of the Black Panther mantle. It also sets up potential future storylines involving Toussaint and his role in Wakanda and the broader MCU. The introduction of Toussaint has set the stage for future narratives in the MCU as a key character in Wakanda's story. But we can't help but imagine what it could have been like to see T'Challa and his son bond. Maybe having a child would have brought T'Challa and Nakia together. We could have seen T'Challa juggling responsibilities as a father and a king. We could have seen more of Nakia now as a mother and also as the fierce woman she is. Looking ahead, it seems the MCU will continue to expand the world of Wakanda, with new characters taking on larger roles. Shuri has emerged as a central figure, and the sequel introduces other powerful characters who will shape the future of the Black Panther franchise. Marvel is also exploring the broader universe of Wakanda, with potential spin-offs and new storylines that explore different aspects of Wakanda culture and its impact on the world. Chadwick Boseman's presence would have ensured that the Black Panther franchise continued to break boundaries and influence the MCU in numerous ways. His death left a significant void, both in our hearts and in the MCU itself. As a superhero in films and a superhero in life, Black Panther Wakanda Forever was released as a tribute to Boseman. So what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. This video was made by movie fans for movie fans.